This presentation will provide a useful overview of key information security practices to use when utilizing technology. Why is security important? Security protects your sensitive information and keeps systems from unauthorized access, damage, or theft. This ensures privacy and operational integrity. Web browser security. It is important to keep your browser up to date with the latest firmware so that it operates safely and efficiently. Make sure to only use reputable browser extensions and enable browser security settings that cater to you. Always remember to visit trusted sites and do not download anything from a site you do not trust. Rely on sites that end in .org, .net, or .gov for reliable information and safe software. Choosing a good password. Always make sure to keep passwords written down in a personal notebook, preferably kept in a safe place like a safe or private drawer. It is a good idea to periodically change your most important accounts' passwords, such as banking or work-related accounts, every 6 months. When creating a new password, make sure you incorporate numbers, letters, and special symbols. Also make sure to have at least 8 characters in your password to reduce the risk of someone guessing it easily. If you are worried about forgetting the password, it is always a good idea to write it down just in case. Common types of attacks. There are many attacks that threaten end users today, a few of them being phishing attacks, malware, denial of service, and a man-in-the-middle attack. Phishing attacks can occur when you receive an email from a sender you do not trust and may contain an attachment you did not expect to receive. If something looks cautious, make sure to flag the email. Malware attacks happen when you download software that is untrusted from a suspicious source, which can infect your computer and show you unwanted ads, slow down your services, or even shut you out completely. A denial of service is an attack that typically happens when there is a weak firewall or no firewall at all. A strong intrusion prevention system can prevent this attack. Lastly, a man-in-the-middle attack is typically an attack that involves another person you may not have expected. Something to keep in mind is to use a VPN for any public transaction you are cautious about making, and implement a two-factor authentication to verify user identity. Patch management. Patch management must carefully be done to ensure that systems are regularly updated to fix security vulnerabilities that attackers could exploit. There are also significant upgrades being made to your system that will keep it running smoother and faster for ease of access and efficiency. Web content filtering. Make sure to be wary of sites such as Reddit, 4chan, torrent sites, and adult sites. These websites are notorious for having exploitative and misleading ads, financial scams, and sensitive material that could be harmful to children who use your device. There are many third-party applications that can be used to prevent these sites from being accessed, providing an overall safe environment for web browsing. Antivirus. Antivirus is extremely helpful for preventing malicious files from infecting and damaging your computer. It can also be used to block suspicious websites, scan email attachments, and provide a consistent monitor to your system's behavior. Any suspicious files that the program finds will move those files to a quarantine, locking the files away in a vault to prevent it from harming your computer any further. Social media. This slide may be the most important in the presentation because it shows us how much our information is actually visible to the public. Always be cautious of what information that you share on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or any other social network. Attackers can use your location, relationships, likes and dislikes, important demographic information such as age, sex, gender, or even important events to learn more about you and even impersonate you for malicious reasons. Always make sure to only share these things with close friends, and do not accept friend requests from those that you do not know. Backups. Backing up your system is crucial, especially if you have a job where you rely on certain files to keep your job. A student in school would also treat their coursework this way. Data loss can occur, which can be detrimental to your career or school objectives. Even personal things like self-written books or priceless photos that would be hard to lose if any hardware failures were to occur, or perhaps got in the wrong hands. Locking your computer. Always lock your computer when you move away from your desk. Even when to use the bathroom, just a few spare moments of your account being unlocked can give an attacker a window to impersonate you, manipulate systems under your name, or learn more about you from the information that is specifically in your account. It is important to remember that regarding work ethics, you have a responsibility to keep the data you view and act on specifically catered to you, and putting that at risk could be grounds for termination or legal action. Web browser extensions. Using certain extensions can improve the safety of your web browsing. A few examples include HTTPS Everywhere, which forces secure connections; uBlock Origin, which is an app that blocks malicious ads and trackers; NoScript, which blocks untrusted scripts on websites; and Click and Clean, which clears browsing data and cookies easily, reducing tracking and improving website efficiency. Mobile device security. Your mobile device is one of the most valuable things you carry in your possession. The amount of information it has about you is priceless. A way to remain safe with your device is to always have a strong numeric or biometric passcode. Also make sure to check your OS, operating system, and frequently used apps for updates. Running the latest update will guarantee optimal safety and efficiency. Lastly, do not download apps that are from a third-party app store. You should only download applications that are from the official app store, as they are trusted and genuine and will not infect your phone with unnecessary applications or malware. This concludes the presentation.